back, everyone, for some more of my Watford career mode here on FIFA 19. I do apologize for the voice break there at the very beginning. But here we are at the series finale, which, like I said at the beginning of this particular series, this is only a one-season long career mode. You can see Deulofeu alongside Miggy for Player of the Month of May. But we are going to be playing this Champions League final against Valencia, which we did a career mode on FIFA 22. But just to recap how we got to this point, just going to go ahead and just go to the group stage. We beat Feyenoord in the round of 16. Quarterfinals, we beat Benfica. And in semifinals, we knocked out Marseille in order to get here. And I'll show the rest of the tables after the game and stuff. But not only the tables, but stats and objectives and stuff like that. But before we continue on here, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. And I'm just going to show you guys a bit of a recap of the game. Well, don't really need to show a recap because last game we played on camera was the Cardiff City game in the FA Cup final. But we're just going to go straight into things here. We'll show all the tables. Like I said, we'll look at all of England. We'll look at the cup competitions. We'll look at what happened in the Europa League. We'll look at player stats and stuff. This is going to be our starting 11. I do have Tom Cleverley as my captain. I'm not sure if he still is, but I know he was at one point manager of Watford. I think he still is. I could be very wrong about that, but I do consider him a club legend because he's been a loyal servant to the club during his career, even past his playing days. And you can see we have our bench here. We have Ramiro, Messina, Ampadu, Ramsey. Ken Sema has been absolutely awesome like I expected him to be. And Will Hughes has kind of had a rough second half of the season. And Peñaranda has been consistently good for me. So, but without further ado, we are going to get straight into this match here against the Spanish club. And I think I am going to keep the kits on as is. I am going to go ahead and look at the away kits. Look pretty cool. And I love those alternate kits. I'll tell you, if it wasn't for our kits clashing with this, I would have them wear that. But we're going to have them wear the traditional home kit. We're wearing our traditional home kit. Clear skies at the Estadio Metropolitano. We are playing at Atletico Madrid's ground. So you could say this is home field advantage for Valencia, even though they play, and I'm drawing a blank where Valencia play. That's embarrassing because I just did a career mode with them not too long ago. But without further ado, we are going to get into things here. Oh, they play at the Mestalla. That's what it is. I was going to look it up on my phone, but I remember they play at the Mestalla. But anyway, Enes Berti is our feature player. He had a monster game against Benfica, not so much against Marseille.
The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action.
I think this is one of the few seasons that Valencia wore all white kits. It kind of reminds me of Germany back in 2014 where they did away with the traditional black shorts and went with the white shorts. Of course, that year they went all the way to win the World Cup.
For action. The date has been marked on calendars for months now, and the stage is set here in the Spanish capital for the UEFA Champions League final.
Oh, I love that shot. That might be my thumbnail.
Joined for commentary as always by Lee Dixon, and we're just minutes away from kickoff here at the Estadio Metropolitano. It's Valencia up against Watford.
Oh, I love when I believe this is because we're playing at Atletico Madrid Stadium. I think this is the only stadium where you actually get to see them walking out like that.
Tonight. Turn the clock back, let me run out there, please.
It is the game that the...
Okay, let's go ahead and see who Valencia have. Okay, they're playing a 4... You could say that's either 4-4-2 flat or 4-2-2-2. Because Guedes and Correa are, if I'm not mistaken, they can play as center attacking mids as well as wingers. Rodrigo and Gamero up front. Of course, Rodrigo, I know him from playing for Leeds. Parejo, Kondogbia in the middle. Halstenberg, Paulista, Garay, and Pacini make up the back line, and Neto on goal. So, pretty decent Valencia side we're facing off here. And I am going to have my commentary along with Derek's and Lee's, so... Actually, I could actually turn that off. Let me go ahead and turn their commentary. Let's see what they have to say here real quick.
World truly focuses on the Champions League final. Only 2 teams left in the quest for European glory. Who's it going to be tonight, Lee? Well,
yeah, I'm not even gonna have their commentary. Let's do game settings. I'd much rather have my own here, because I get kind of tired of listening to them after a while. But we are gonna go ahead. We're gonna start things off here. This is probably gonna be between the 35-minute and 40-minute long video. Now if we can just get the ball, which Valencia just happily gives it to us. Valencia is a team that really should be competing for European spots, but find themselves, for the greater part of the last decade or so, have been fighting relegation instead. And the tournament's leading goal scorer, Alan Saint-Maximin, gets us on the score sheet. Kind of looks like Martin Dubravka there, even though I know it's not. Norberto Neto is the goalkeeper for Valencia. And should we lift the Champions League trophy, Tom Cleverley will be the one that will be lifting the trophy. And like I said, he has been a humble servant to the club, in my opinion, so might as well give him that honor. Okay, Lukaku. Can we make it 2? Oh! No, we can't. Probably could argue that Maximin should have done better with that. Ooh! That almost went in the net. If it dipped it a little bit lower, then... Oh, that's a corner. There we go! Nice! I tell you what, I'm getting a lot better with corner kicks in this game. You guys probably noticed that in the FA Cup final against Cardiff. I scored probably like at least 5, maybe 6 goals from corner kicks. So, yeah, I've gotten real good when it comes to corners. And Nathan Ake scoring a rare goal with him. I think that's his first goal of the tournament. No, he has 3. That has to be because I know I don't score with him, so that has to be doing sim matches. Why do my guys feel so slow? Oh, come on. Somebody has to get this ball. Somebody has to get this ball. Birdie from... Of course it... What is... Oh, that's... Okay, I was gonna say, I was about ready to yell at my guy for getting in the way. Okay, that was a... Looked like that should have been Ake's ball, but... That was not the case. And Valencia clears it from danger. Ander Herrera coming back from injury. Not too far from the crossbar. How do we not win that header? Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, let's see Delafeu score from... Nope. No, he doesn't. Valencia is doing a really good job applying pressure to our players. They're not really giving us much here. I don't even know what to say about that. That was amazing. I honestly was not expecting to score from there. I really wasn't. And Ander Herrera, like I said, coming back from injury, has been kind of griping about game time too, though. To be fair, the reason why he hasn't been getting game time is because he has been injured. That'd be a good reason. But look at that, the one-time volley. That is just brilliant stuff from the former Manchester United midfielder. Oh, give me a break. Yeah, they're gonna let me get this because... Oh, no, they're not. Herrera seems to be getting at the end of a lot of these. Yeah, Valencia is really doing a good job with their defense, not really giving us a whole lot of options here. Come on, De La Feu. You can at least get it on target. Jeez, oh man. Let's see if Pereira can do... No. Okay, that's a corner. That surely came off one of them. Surely. I was gonna say. Oh! An audacious effort by the De La Feu. I think I'm gonna end up stubbing him off because he's kind of... I can't really say he's done anything like super wrong, but he's been kind of irritating me in this game. Okay, was that a deflection? Okay, oh. But yeah, once again, good defense by Valencia. Ooh. Sam Maximin almost got a second one. Okay, can we please get the ball? Oh, come on! Okay, yeah, I think you're gonna be done. You're just irritating me, De La Feu. We can't even get it on target. I'm not even giving you a halftime. I'm getting rid of you now. De La Feu, I knew I should have started Peñaranda. I knew I should have. I knew I should have. Yeah, get off the pitch, you donkey. He really has been rubbing me the wrong... Come on, can we get... Come on! Can we at least hit the target, folks? Can we do that? He wasn't that far away where we at least couldn't get it on target. Yeah, forgot to even look at match packs. Okay. Yeah, De La Feu was taking an early shower. Pereira almost flubbed that up. What is it with my guys? They just don't want to freaking do anything in terms of actually making a somewhat decent attempt on goal. It's a miracle that we're winning by the margin that we are, because I don't even know how we're doing it at this point. Our guys they're not ready for prime time, and I don't understand why. I gave them a break in the FA Cup final. I don't understand what's going on with this team. No! Good job. That's what I was expecting from De La Feu, not freaking Peñaranda. Okay. Come on. Okay, I'm spamming the freaking shoot button and nobody's doing anything. There we go. Is that under Herrera again? Yes, it is. Man, did he pick a good time to come back from injury. Okay, it looks like we want... A good thing we just kept on applying pressure and kept on applying pressure. On to Herrera, finds that opening. Get another look at it. Pick the perfect window to shoot that ball through. And I'm going to be making some changes. Birdie, you've been pretty much useless this game, so I'm going to put Ramsey on. And... I want Sema, do I want Sema? I think I kind of want, even though he's low on stamina, I trust Sam Maximin more than I do Pereira. Pereira's been kind of irritating me too, so I'm going to put Sema on there. Yeah, can we get the... How are we not getting the ball? Guys. This might be the worst game that I've played with this team. It really... And of all the games for them to perform like this, it's a Champions League final. Like I said, it's the margin that we're leading right now is flattering us because we have not been good. Come on, get on the other side of him, Sam Maximin. Okay, that was a horrific cross. Like, our guys don't want to do anything right. Simmer! Again, save. Keep on. Oh, come on! We couldn't score in a brothel right now. Okay. Okay, you had a good position there, but you... Oh my god, Okay, another corner. This team is doing my head in right now. I think I'm picking good time to stop this career mode. I really am. I really do. Like, my guys aren't doing anything right now. What was that for a cross? Guys! Oh my god. This is definitely the worst game I've played with this team throughout this entire career mode. Okay, who was that? I don't even know who that was because... Okay, Ramsey, our substitute. Somebody besides Ander Herrera has to do something for this team. Because so far, he's my man of the match. Oh! There we go. That's what I was looking for, folks. That's what I was looking for. That's exactly what I was looking for right there. Something magical like that. And of course, it has to be our captain getting the job done for us. Brilliant. He just narrowly got that in that near post. Beautiful work. Yeah, can we get the ball, please? Thank you. Let me just see some... just for craps and giggles, let's see if we can score for a goalkeeper. I know the last few episodes, I kind of done this at least once with my goalkeeper. Though, how smothering Valencia's defense has been this entire game, this might be a bad idea. Yeah, that didn't go anywhere because the Valencia guy was right in front of it. Let's try that one more time. We got time. I mean, we've already got this one. We are going to be winning the Champions League, so... But yeah, Valencia is just so well organized. Yeah, that's about as good as I'm going to get from Dahlberg. Now, I almost scored with Ben Foster in the Carabao Cup final, but he hit the crossbar. But we are going to go ahead. We're just going to keep the ball now. We are just moments away from lifting the Champions League trophy. And we are ready to conclude this particular career mode. Watford playing another season in the Championship. Though I know this has nothing to do with their performance, but I did like this past season where they went back to their red shorts. I much prefer them wearing the yellow shirts and red shorts as opposed to the yellow and black, but there we go. Watford are champions of Europe. And Tom Cleverley, like I said, a loyal servant to the club, will be lifting the trophy. Not a great performance at all by any stretch of the imagination, but job done nonetheless. Throat's a little bit sore. I do apologize if I sound even more annoying than usual. But I did want to get and record this episode. Now, the next career mode, there won't be any more FIFA videos up until the beginning of July, which I'm going to be starting a career mode on FIFA 22. We are going to be going back to that. And we are going to be playing a month of that. And then, of course, August will not have any uploads. And then September we'll be doing another career mode on FIFA 21. But Tom Cleverley lifting the trophy for Watford, their first ever European trophy. But yeah, I have 2 career modes on deck, and I'm very excited about both of them. As a matter of fact, I'm already in the middle of Season 3 of the one, and I am halfway through Season 2 on the other. So, and both of them have been going by pretty awesome, and I can't wait for you guys to see both of those. But yeah, one will be on FIFA 22, and the other one will be on FIFA 21, as we see the players celebrating the title with the fans. As Derek Ray says, the trophy with the big ears, which he's the only person I've heard refer to it that way. I've never heard anybody else refer to the trophy like that, but it is what it is. But that goal by Cleverley to wrap things up, well, the game was already wrapped up to begin with, but Cleverley scoring, fittingly, the final goal of this career mode, and what a beauty it was. Let me see that goal again. There we go. Oh, he hit that just... That is a peach of all. He could not have hit that more perfectly if he tried. Better shot. Oh, that's chef's kiss. Okay, we got more possession. We got 9 corners. I think we only scored in 1 of them. So, not nearly as successful in corners as what we were in the match against Cardiff. Best player on Valencia was Neto, and he made 15 saves. Man of the match, FIFA says it's Sam Maximin. I'm going to say Ander Herrera. Okay, Ander Herrera, 2 goals and assists. Sam Maximin had 1 goal and 2 assists. But yeah, I would definitely give it to Ander Herrera. He was really the only guy that really showed any oomph in this game. Ramsey came on, he was not half bad. Cleverley was mostly quiet outside of that goal. But the important thing is we do win another piece of silverware. And just a visual representation that we did win the Champions League. Let's go ahead and just... You see contract expiring. I don't care about that because we are going to be done with this career mode. I don't even care about player development, to be honest with you, because you can see Gomes has grown by 7, Chong by 8, Sema by 3, Chalaba by 2, Peñaranda by 5. But you can see we won the Premier League by 30 points over Leicester City, which that's going to be the Community Shield had we decided to do that. But we are going to be ending the career mode after this. And we think we've won all but 2 games. We drew 1 and lost 1. Leicester, Everton, Chelsea make up the Champions League spot. Southampton will be playing Europa League, just 1 point ahead of Newcastle. You can see Spurs, Arsenal, Liverpool. In mid-table, relegated teams are Coventry, Bradford, and Wimbledon. FA Cup was won by us. We beat Wimbledon 2-1 in round 3. Round 4, we ended up beating West Ham. Round 5, we beat Bournemouth. Round 6, we beat Manchester City. Semi-finals, we knocked out Chelsea. And of course, the final, we knocked out Cardiff. Carabao Cup, we ended up winning that over Derby County. Okay, round 2, which is where we started, we beat Hull 1-0. Round 3, we ended up beating Barnsley 1-0. Round 4, we ended up beating Crystal Palace 2-1. Quarterfinals, we dispatched of Everton 2-0. Okay, there we go. And semifinals, we knocked out Portsmouth. That was weird. And we've already looked at Champions League, Champions Trophy. That was the preseason. I don't care about that. And Europa League was won by Athletic Bilbao. They ended up taking care of Leverkusen. So we would be up against another Spanish team have we been playing another season of this. But you can see Delafeu winning the Golden Boots. Top assist goes to Birdie, 2 less than Pedro. You see some of the players on there. Dahlberg with 10 clean sheets, and Romero with 7. That's 17 altogether. FA Cup leading one there was Begovic from Bournemouth. I don't even see anybody from Watford there. Sema were the most assists in this competition with 5. And most goals went to Joshua King, which is 1 ahead of Peñaranda. Carabao Cup, Delafeu and Jason with the most goals. Birdie 1 behind him. Most assists, once again, Sema with 6, Jason with 4. And clean sheets, Foster with 2, 1 behind Randolph. Romero and Dahlberg each with 2 as well. So we had 3 goalkeepers get 2 clean sheets in the competition. And you can see the preseason tournament. And we are going to go to Champions League. San Maxima with the most goals. You can see 5 of our players in the top 5. San Maxima with the most assists as well. So that's 20 total goal contributions in 12 matches. You can see a whole plethora of their players with assists there. And we don't even have anybody on clean sheets. Glushakov from Spartak Moscow with 5. But we are going to take a look at the rest of Europe, starting with the Championship. No surprise, Manchester City ended up wiping the floor with this competition. Crystal Palace will be joining them. Norwich, Fulham, Wolves, and Nottingham Forest will be fighting it off for the playoffs. Relegated teams are Grimsby Town, Swindon Town, and Newport County. League 1, Burnley and Bournemouth are going up. Cardiff, Brighton, Bristol, and Reading in the playoffs. And relegated teams are Blackpool, Cambridge, Gillingham, and Wickham. League 2, 3 promoted teams are Hull, Lincoln, and Wigan. Swansea, Mansfield, Peterborough, and Rotherham are in the playoffs, which I'm kind of surprised that Swansea hasn't been automatically promoted. And if relegation was a thing, Yeovil and Morecambe would be going down. But take a quick look at objectives. Youth development, we did that within 3 seasons. I'm not too arsed about that. They want us to finish with unspent, which we did that, but again, it doesn't matter, and we did both of those. And as far as transfer business, it's pretty much non-existent. There is no transfer business. But we're going to go ahead and look at stats here real quick of these players. And Delafeu, 42 and 13 through 55. That's exactly 55 goal contributions in as many games. If there's anybody in particular you want to look at, you can just go ahead and pause the video. Pretty much the usual suspects. Not really. I mean, Aaron Ramsey, 14-5 from center mid is pretty impressive, but not really. And 13-5 from Doucouré is pretty impressive as well from CDM. But it's pretty much the usual suspects here, what you would expect how these players would perform. Gomes, 6 goal contributions and 4. Chong, 3 goal contributions in many games. You see some of our lone players. Kind of wish I would have used Luca Bacchio. He is one of my favorite players on FIFA. Hernandez, I'm going to end up... well, no, I don't because I'm ending this. But if I were to be continuing on, I would have been recalling him and renewing his contract. Luis Javier Suarez, a legend on my Newcastle FIFA 22 career mode. Got Fouquier, got Ziegler, Estupinian. Mukena and Segura, I believe, are the other players that owned last year their contracts. Notice a lot of players out on loan in Udinese. Udinese is co-owned. Udinese and Watford, I should say, are owned by the same people. Ben Foster, at both appearances, he managed to get clean sheets, which is very impressive. But I think that's pretty much it, which I could show attributes, but I don't like how the attributes are in this game. It's not, and I really don't feel like going through all that just to show you guys, but with that, I think we're pretty much done here. I don't think there's really anything else I wanted to show you guys. At least I don't think there is. Oh, I guess I could show my youth academy. You can see Owen White, Ed Bell, Lance Allen, and Brandon Cooper. And I have a full squad, so even if one of my guys were to request to be graduated, I can't. You can see our biggest defeat was a 2-0 loss against Real Betis. And that, I believe that was in the Champions League. You can see we've won 65 out of 69 games. You can see Sam Maxima posing with the trophy. And Soldano won Player of the Tournament in the Champions League. Actually, let me see. You see Athletic Bilbao. You'd see Iñaki Williams posing with the trophy. And our manager, Teddy Rexpin, is going to be signing off in this particular career mode. I hope you guys did enjoy the series. I know it was only one season, but I had fun with this team. Probably will, but I'm never gonna say never to doing another Watford career mode, but it's something that I don't plan on doing anytime soon. Like I said, I do have 2 career modes up and ready from FIFA 22 and FIFA 21. The FIFA 22 one will be starting in July, and the FIFA 21 one will be starting in September, and those will be alternating back and forth. I will be doing those throughout the rest of 2025, and I really don't know what's going to be in store with my FIFA content in 2026. I still have to think about that, but that's quite a ways away. Like I said, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this career mode. I had a blast with this team. Hope you guys look forward to the other career modes that I'll be doing. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching this, and I will see you guys again next time.